The CBS Mornings studio in Times Square hums with the polished buzz of a New York dawn on a chilly October Monday in 2025, its sleek anchor desk glowing under bright lights, the audience a lively mix of commuters and royal fans waving CBS Royals signs. Gayle King, the 70-year-old journalism titan in a vibrant emerald blazer, strides in with co-anchors Tony Dokoupil and Nate Burleson, her warm smile masking a razor-sharp instinct honed by decades alongside Oprah. The crowd roars as Meghan Markle, the 44-year-old Duchess of Sussex, enters with regal poise, her tailored cream suit radiating Montecito chic, her chestnut waves swept into an elegant updo. She's here to launch Frontline Futures, an Archwell AI platform for veteran reintegration, partnered with Google Cloud. Gayle kicks off with charm. Meghan, from suits to solutions, you're rewriting the script. How's family life fueling this mission? Laughter flows as Meghan shares Montecito moments. Archie, 6, coding mini apps with Harry's tech flair. Lilibet, 4, solving puzzles like a tiny futurist. The segment shines for 15 minutes. Clips show Meghan mentoring veterans in virtual hubs, her voiceover declaring, "Futures are forged, not fated." Tony probes her pivot, Nate praises her passion, Meghan reflecting on therapy's role post-Megxit, the audience rapt. But as the break looms, Gayle, her empathy edged with journalistic steel, leans in, eyes sharp. Duchess, frontlines inspiring, saluting service. But let's get real. You've jumped from royal to renegade, spares shots shaking the palace while Charles fights cancer and William carries the crown alone. Is this AI a jab at the royals, or have you buried the hatchet for harmony? The studio stills, a gasp ripples, phones flashing as Meghan's smile tightens, her fingers grazing her Diana heirloom necklace. She responds, cool but firm, "Gayle, futures rise from fractures, I've built from the pain of a system that silenced me. Spare was a shield for my kids, not a sword. You ask from your anchor desk, I've walked through the fire." Gayle, unrelenting, counters, shield. Shade, you're coding pain into profit. Diana whispered change, you're blasting it for bucks. Harmony, you're building apps while family fractures. End the feud, Meghan, or is the drama your driver? The air crackles. Tony shifts, Nate winces, the crowd splits into murmurs and cheers. Meghan's eyes flash, drama. You're scripting tabloid tales. Gayle, you've faced tough rooms, but this smells like palace PR. My driver's duty, to veterans the firm forgot. Love the stage, not the spin. The clash escalates, Gayle citing, palace leaks, on Meghan's agendas, Meghan firing back on media traps that scarred her. Abruptly, Meghan rises. Gayle, I've said enough for one morning. Thanks, team, fans, find Frontline online. She unclips her mic, strides off with grace, leaving chaos backstage as Gayle pivots to camera. That's live TV, real and raw. Back soon. Meghan's SUV speeds away, Harry texting, "You're my warrior." X explodes, hashtag Meghan kicked off CBS trends with 40 million views, memes syncing her exit to Survivor. Piers Morgan crows, King KO's Duchess. Omid Scobie retorts, hashtag Duchess defiant. This isn't a chat, it's a cultural quake, pitting empathy against edge, with Meghan's exit a bold note in her symphony of resilience. As dusk settles over Manhattan, the Gayle-Meghan clash on CBS Mornings ignites a digital inferno, blazing across platforms from Broadway to Buckingham, where hashtag Meghan kicked off CBS fuels a global storm. CBS's control room pulses with urgency. Editors dissect footage, producers debate if Gayle's probe was gold or gaffe. The show resumes with Gayle's calm candor. Meghan's a force, we got fiery, but respect runs deep. Tony and Nate steer to lighter topics. But the viral clip, Meghan's poised exit, hits 60 million views by noon, TikTok syncing it to Fighter. X splits. Hashtag Team Meghan lauds her stand, hashtag Gayle got guts hails the host's nerve. Meghan, airborne to LA, posts via Archwell. Gratitude for platforms that spark truth, but futures need focus, not feuds. Join Frontline. The app surges 600%, fans downloading in solidarity, Harry greeting her with, "You turned their shade into shine, love." Palace leaks via The Sun hint Charles's exhaustion, and William's frustration at the drama. Late night hosts pounce, Kimmel mocks a royal walk-off, with a crown prop, Colbert salutes Gayle's Oprah-level oratory. CBS ratings soar 50%, but XXI, guest prep, reforms. Meghan's allies rally, Serena Williams tweets a fist emoji, Oprah pitches a Futures Forum livestream. Critics bite, Piers Morgan's YouTube rants, Meghan's martyr act, while feminist ex-posts frame her as defying media traps. Paparazzi swarm LAX, but Meghan's decoys dodge, letting her slip into mom mode with Lilibet's art time. Gayle, dining at a Soho bistro, muses to friends, "She's fierce, I pushed, she pushed back." The fallout sparks broader waves. Veteran groups praise Meghan's focus, conservative threads sneer, privileged flounce. Reddit debates Gayle's tone at 8:15, TikTok stitches Meghan's retort into anthems. Archewell launches a Frontline free app tier, boosting access, turning clash into catalyst. Gayle DMs Meghan, "You're a star, coffee soon." Meghan replies, "Tea with purpose, Gayle." As night falls, this isn't a kick-off but a kick-on, where a duchess's defiance meets a host's daring, amplifying both. No crowns break, just narratives reshape. Gayle's grit is TV gold, Meghan's mission is movement. The audience, hungry for raw truth, reaping revelations from the rubble. This storm's no squall, it's a seismic shift, setting screens ablaze with a saga that's only Bane's. November's chill wraps New York in Montecito, and the Gayle-Meghan clash cools into a beacon of reconciliation, weaving a morning spat into a tapestry of purpose that resonates from studios to social feeds. Meghan hosts a Frontline Futures gala in Santa Barbara, stars like Viola Davis toasting her unbreakable spirit. The app clinches tech awards, a second phase greenlit with global vet hubs, downloads tripling. Gayle, on CBS Mornings, dedicates a segment to Futures Forged, inviting therapists to unpack the clash's lessons, her opener warm, "Meghan's heart's huge, we sparked, but harmony's the goal." Ratings soar, a Truth Talks special planned. Archewell responds with a Frontline Scholars Fund for vet coders, turning tiff into triumph. Palace ice thaws. Charles's office leaks a hopeful note via the Times, William's speech nodding to shared futures. X shifts to hashtag Meghan Gayle harmony, 7 million posts blending their spat into unity edits, set to Alicia Keys' Superwoman. Late night lingers, Fallon fakes a peace summit skit, Colbert's band jamming a Duchess duet. Broader ripples emerge. CBS panels probe media versus mission, ethics, citing the clash. Networks adopt empathy briefs for guests, ensuring less ambush. Archewell's app trends, downloads soaring as vets share stories. Gayle's memoir adds a Meghan moment, climbing charts. Meghan muses beachside. Gayle's spark lit my fire, stronger together. Gayle, strolling Central Park, tells pals, she's a queen, sharpened my lens. Legal loose ends vanish, no suits, just DMs. Gayle's, coffee for peace, Duchess. Meghan's, tea first, Gayle. As Thanksgiving nears, the Sussexes host a vet fest, Gayle zooming in for a toast, from hot mics to high vibes, cheers to heart. Laughter seals the stream, the fracas, forged into a fulcrum, flipping fury into fellowship, where morning duels distill into dialogues of depth. Meghan's mantle, majestic, empress of empowerment, unbowed by barbs. Gayle's, radiant, hostess honed by heart. In this alchemy of altercation to alliance, the core shines, TV's crucible, where walkouts weave into wisdom, and, kicked off, kindles, humbled to heroic. No thrones toppled, just stories struck on authenticity's anvil. So raise a glass to rows that ripen into revelations, to screens summoning shared strength. Meghan Markle's Gayle clash, not a fall, but a rise, radiant, resolute, and resonating onward. And if morning drama's your dawn delight, savor this, the stage is set, the sequel's soaring.